How's it going? Good morning. It's May 29th, 2025. It's a Thursday. I'm here in the Atlanta, Georgia, or Athens, Georgia area, whichever area. I'm in Georgia, United States. It's like 60-something degrees outside, partly cloudy. Real nice. Robert wanted to be outside, so he's outside in the backyard right now. And there's Random. Good morning, Random, or good evening to you, sir, since you're in Australia. I don't know why I did that accent, but yeah, there you go. I'm sporting your favorite coffee mug of mine. I like coffee and maybe 3 people. And there's Terry. Hello, tights, Terry. Stretchy pants, Terry. So, yeah, Robert wanted outside again. Yeah, he's... I want him to be outside while I'm at work, because he's going to be bored in the house. Okay, it's not super hot outside right now anyway, and he's got the squirrels and the birds, and he's got plenty of shade, and he's got his water and stuff like that. So I give him one of those dog treats. It's a trachea tube. I told you about these things. They're like hard and crunchy things, and he sits there and he loves them. It's healthier than a rawhide, and so I give him one of those, and he just goes outside. So this morning he was just whimpering. He was like this, and I opened the door. He got excited, but he wouldn't go out. He kept looking at me. He wanted his treat to go outside first, and that's where he is now. So that's where he'll stay until I get back from work. He had his breakfast. He's all good. He's not super interested in the birds. Now, squirrels, he wants a squirrel. He wants a squirrel bad. Now, if I take him for a walk around the neighborhood, this neighborhood is littered or infested with squirrels. They're every damn where. And it's hard to get him to stay right beside me as we take our little walk in the mornings, because he wants to chase every single squirrel that he sees. And he's very determined. Now, I got that fenced backyard. And, hey, Ramesh, the squirrels will run down the top of the fence. Now, the fence is 6 foot high. He can't reach them. But he keeps up with them running down that fence line. And then they'll hop at a tree and take off, and he can't get them. But he definitely, if he, you know, I wonder what he would do if he was able to actually catch one. He'd probably be surprised, you know, and just be like, oh, what do I do now, you know? There was a couple of nights ago, I took Robert for a walk in the evening. It was dark outside. And we went around our usual route. Part of our route, we go up this road, we take this circle around town, we come back, and there's this house on the corner that we pass by twice. Now, this house on the corner is very odd because they've hung tarps all around their side, the carport, to make it into like this makeshift garage of some sort. But his car is not parked in there. Hey, Bushka! And you never see the person unless you're out at night. And the guy is literally in his yard with a hoodie on and a sickle, cutting his grass manually at night. I don't know what deals. I don't know what his dude. I don't know what his deal is. I can't even speak about it. It's like totally freakish and weird. I mean, to each their own. He stays himself. He doesn't bother anybody. But yeah, he's out there. It's not like the traditional sickle you see with like the Grim Reaper, the big curved metal. It's one of those newer ones that has the blade, but you still have to swing it back and forth to cut the grass. Yeah, he's out there in the middle of the night cutting his grass with a sickle. And he only does little patches of it. His grass is like knee high. So he'll do like this 10-foot square area, and then he goes back inside. You know, he's not bothering anybody, and I'm not going to bother him. I don't know what his deal is. He didn't say hi. I didn't say hi to him. I was like, doo-doo-doo, walking down the road. Don't see the crazy guy. Cuckoo, cuckoo. It's National Paperclip Day. Yay! Some people call them gym clips. Was it because a guy named Jim? Or maybe they look like the shape of a J? I don't know why they're called Jim clips. Some people, old people call them Jim clips. And new people, like myself, I would consider myself a newer person than some 80-year-old, I call them paper clips. So, meth is a hell of a try. It may be. I don't know. I never see any other cars in his driveway. His windows are all, sealed off, curtains and stuff like that. You can't see in. The car is always parked. He probably goes out in the middle of the night. If he's going to run errands, do whatever he does, he does it at night. And I imagine he gets things brought to, he orders things online and have them brought to his house, I would imagine. So I don't know. It's your day, Uncle. Why would it be Terry's day today? Jim clips. I don't know why they call him that. Hey, Liz. So that was my little creepy story about when I walked Robert out there. The guy with the, he wants the tall grass to hide the graves in his yard. I don't know. I'm not going to find out. Like I said, he's not bothering me. I'm not going to bother him. Something crazy is probably going to happen. It's one of those situations where the news crew comes in and he's done something horrific and all the neighbors like, well, he was very quiet and kept himself very polite, He never bothered anybody here in the neighborhood. So maybe I should say something. I don't know. Johnny, those songs about frogs, those were hilarious, dude. I've wanted to try that app. That's pretty cool stuff. Does it just do country songs? Or will it do like rock and roll songs, or rap songs, and things like that? Or is it just like, because I see a lot of people who mostly use it for like the country music vibe on the app. I don't know. There's Reinhardt. What's going on, Reinhardt? Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Larry the pet frog. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Oh, that would be great. If I could catch him out at night and just me stand out there with my tripod and camera, like I'm a news crew, he'd probably come up. Kind of name, we're here at a strange person's house where this man uses a sickle to cut his grass. Sir, can you answer why you're doing this at midnight? Stand on the street, but not on his property. Sir, please, we just want to ask you a few questions. Oh gosh, I should do that random. But if I don't show up for a Coffee with Malcolm episode the following day, you'll know what happened. I don't know. Yeah. There was this ad. I was listening to this morning. You get the ads in the between. There's this one thing, ad called I Exceed. And it's, the catch to it, the thing was, did your kids come to you with their school questions and you don't have a clue how to answer them? Something to that effect. Well, come to IXC, we'll answer it for them, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, are you dumb and your kid's smart? Tell them to go to iExceed. You don't have to type it in or nothing. They'll figure it out. Oh, he probably is. He's like, I know that guy down the street. It basically, that advertisement for that site basically locked in on people, parents' confusion with today's schoolwork. They're all doing everything on computers and iPads and stuff like that. That's why they can't read. They can't write anymore. They can read, but they put pen to paper and they don't even know if they ever held a pencil or a pen. But they honed in on that. It says like if your kids come at you with stuff you just don't understand. It's basically the same stuff we were taught for the most part, right? Oh, today's forecast is going to be at 8 out of 5 according to Ramesh in India, and a 7 out of 10 from Random in Australia. So it's going to be a pretty good day. And ghost you, it may be so, Terry. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll get brave enough to go out there and stand on the street and try to interview him. bring one of my little LED tripod lights out there, run it off a battery pack, and have my tripod with a camera. And it's like, here I am, WTF News. We got some neighbors for this very interesting neighbor that we have. Traffic's not that great. It's going to be a lot of fog and bumper-to-bumper traffic out there, guys, so be careful out there driving. That's from our truck driver, Terry, who's on the roads. What state are you in today, Terry? He was in, where was he in yesterday? Dang, I already forgot. Was he in Wyoming yesterday? Nah, he wasn't in Wyoming, was he? Used a drone. Oh, maybe so. Yeah. Could fly in with the drone. There's no there's no like, there is a microphone, but there's no speaker, so I couldn't like talk to him. And then he'd probably like throw his sickle at the drone and crash it in midair if I got down too low. I don't know. I'd rather just go out there in person. Bring Robert with me. He won't mess with me if I got Robert with me. Oh, yep. And then we talked about yesterday how the spelling bees were the topic. Exams. I thought, that's a huge thing people are searching for on Google. And a lot of kids are using AI to answer their stuff on these tests. That's another reason I think college is a scam. With the internet, anybody can look up what they want to look up and learn what they want to learn, It's like, tape a walkie-talkie to it. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you think about the history of universities and colleges. They had these smart people in there with all their books, teaching valuable things that society can use to advance and do things. And it was exclusive. You had to be able to get accepted. You had to have good grades. You had to have the money to get in these places, to get degrees, to go out and get good paying jobs, right? With a few exceptions of like doctors, for the most part. With the internet, you could pretty much be anything you want to be. You don't have to have that institution with their books and piece of paper in the frame. You really don't, in my opinion. I just don't see it. Unless, like I said, there are exclusive things like, being a doctor, or if you're into nuclear fusion, something like an engineer, there may be some more hands-on type stuff. I don't know, but if you just want to do like a business, if you're going to do business management, just stay at home and search it on the internet, man. If you're going to have a liberal arts degree, that's not going to earn you anything. You just spent a lot of money on something that's not going to get you a job. Conor McGregor without the beard. I used to get Conor McGregor comments when I had the beard. You're the first one to do it while I'm freshly shorn. No, unfortunately, I'm not related. I don't have Mr. McGregor's phone number or email address even. I've never talked to the guy. So I don't know. Conor McGregor again. No, I don't. So yeah. And for all I know, you probably visited me a few months ago, said the same thing, did it again, which is still fine because it's funny all the same. I look like his uncle. I need to look up Conor McGregor's uncle. And see if I have any resemblance. I did see a little bit of an uncanny resemblance when I had the beard. But like I said, I don't have his money or his physique, or even his skill set in fighting. So yeah. It's going to be an awesome day. That's good. That's good, Ramesh. I'm glad. So, as far as the channel, this channel that I've been broadcasting on to you guys with Coffee with Malcolm and my WTF News and all that stuff, hit another milestone. I broke the 4,000 hour mark. I'm fully monetized now. So you may see some ads in some of my videos, but if you watch them all the way, I get a few pennies. Just saying. But thank you guys for supporting me and being there with me, getting together as like a group and almost like a family and helping me grow this channel. Super appreciative. I love making videos, and then making friends on top of that is even better. getting to know you guys from around the world. It just makes it even better too. I just have a lot of fun doing it, and just to shoot the breeze over a cup of coffee. Who would have thunk, right? So yeah, there's some other stuff. I'm going to put out some other videos. I got another WTF news video coming out. I'm going to name it Code Brown. And once you watch the video, you'll understand what that means. But anyway, what was another thing I wanted to throw at you guys this morning? Oh, Japan, always ahead of the curve, right? Stay out of the bloody big. No kidding. We're playing the games. Anyway, I like driving the trucks on the games. Japan is making artificial blood, so there's no reason for you to go donate your blood anymore soon. You won't have to go to donation centers, give blood, and get a cookie out the door or something like that. Because they're going to make artificial blood. Why not? I mean, you got body parts that are artificial, right? Hearts and I don't know. Heart is the only thing that really comes to mind. They don't have artificial kidneys yet. If I gave you too much attention, Terry, your head would explode. I've never donated blood. I never have. I'm the guy that's letting other people die. I got O positive, which O negative I think is like the number one that can donate to everybody. I have O positive. Team me Bruce Willis. I have not run I think I blocked him actually. I was so perturbed by him. I was like, block this guy. I don't want to see him anymore. Blood cancer as a kid. I should. There's really no reason not to, other than just taking the time to do it. I've had this fear that if I donate blood, they're gonna find something in it and be like, "Look, dude, we can't accept your blood anymore because this, that, and the other." But I get annual exams, through the VA. They draw my blood, and they don't tell me that I have some crazy thing in my blood. Maybe they just want to keep taking it for experiments and not tell me. I don't know. But I really never have donated blood, I will admit. And I wonder if there's like a limit on how much caffeine you can have in your blood. Donating. They won't take yours. I mean, when I was in the Army, they gave me so many shots for all these different things when we're going to deployment. Stuff I never even thought of or heard. I was getting anthrax shots. I mean, that's in my system. Is that going to affect my ability to donate blood? I don't know. Maybe. I should ask. I should go donate blood. I have never done it. And like I said, I really don't have an excuse. I'm not scared of needles. Nothing like that. I don't know. I don't have an excuse. I'm just a sorry sack of poo. Never donated blood. Ken was this guy that does, he has his own little live stream called Coffee with Ken. And he just talks about how great he is. And he talks in the third person all the time, too. It's kind of annoying. So, but yeah. Yeah, okay, you figured it out, Mad Cow. I don't know. I mean, does it, because when you, like if I'm going for my annual exam or fit, whatever, they'll say don't eat anything, but you can have black coffee. And I'm like, sweet, that's how I drink my coffee anyway. Party on, dude. So I drink a big cup of coffee on the way to the clinic each year to get my, blood drawn. And so that doesn't affect it. See, coffee's good for you. It's not going to hurt you at all. People need to drink it. Drink it black and drink it like it's supposed to be. Get some good coffee. You won't have to put all that crap in it. Yeah. And he doesn't look at the camera. He's like this the whole time. and he talks in third person. Ken's gonna go get a donut today. Ken's doing great. Ken really and he just goes, I can't. It was just like, what? Anyway, they have their channels. I have mine. We're making progress because of you guys. So let's keep on having fun, right? But yeah, artificial blood in Japan. So I don't know. You like you're black, hot, and bitter. Oh man. Oh, I saw Liz on a live stream yesterday. I said she was eating these pretzel sticks. And I said, you got to have it with mustard. And she's like, I've never done that before. I said, well, that's not bad. I like it. I think it tastes good. But yeah, she never had mustard with pretzels. Mustard's awesome. I don't know why people give mustard such a hard time. I didn't look at our poll yesterday. Today we need to look at the poll, see what's going on. Your favorite yard critter? Squirrels. Yeah, lizards are pretty cool. And I actually have a couple of chipmunks in the front yard. I've thought about putting up one of those little wireless cameras and just like make a little montage of them running back and forth and scurrying along. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe put a little a dish of some sunflower seeds for them to eat. That'd be neat. Yep. Yeah. Here's your blood and email. You got to print it out at home. It's artificial blood. Brown mustard. Yeah, brown mustard's good. Dijon mustard's good. But if you get it with like well, brown mustard has more of the seeds in it, so it's going to have more spice to it. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, I like mustard. I like it on hot dogs. If you put ketchup on hot dogs, you're a freaking weirdo. Danica Patrick becomes the first woman to lead the Indy 500 on this day back in 2005. She took the lead, but it doesn't say, I don't know if she actually won the Indy 500 or not. And she was sponsored by like GoDaddy or something like that. Japan's developing it. It was yeah. There's a whole thing. If you go to the Good News Network, that one happened to be on the goodnewsnetwork.com website. There's a whole article about it you can read. I just got the headline, Artificial Blood, and we can make our own assumptions of what the story is and how they're doing it. But you can go to that website and check it out. Yeah. You drown your hot dogs in ketchup. You're a freaking weirdo, Johnny. Japan would be really cool to go visit. Yeah, that would be cool. And I wouldn't have to worry about translating. I've used my phone, Google Translate on this thing with customers who speak Spanish and I don't. And we were able to communicate just fine back and forth. They had their smartphone, I had mine. We were like talking into it, spitting out the other language, and we got the job done. So, you know, it's like, why do you even need translators anymore? You don't. The computer's going to translate it for them. And like those, you see those auditoriums for like the UN and all these different countries there, and they all got these headsets on. Well, they had people actually translating somewhere else and feeding it through the headphone. But it's going to be computers doing it. Those people are going to be out of a job. So I don't know. Jay likes raw dogs. I know phones will do everything. I use my phone way more than I do my desktop computer. Even though the computer can do more. Well, not necessarily. I mean, I have a full keyboard and mouse and screen. That's the biggest distinction between a regular computer and a phone is screen size. And then you can get these mounts for your phone. There's hardware where you can get for your phone. You can mount your phone on this little docking station and then attach your phone to a monitor, keyboard, and mouse and use it as a desktop computer. So, and you can probably get those on Amazon, things like that. Chicago dogs. I don't know if I do or not, Johnny. Don't be putting me under the bus there, buddy. Chicago sucks. Well, you're driving through it, Terry. You should say Chicago traffic sucks. Is American as apple pie and a 45? Really? Really? So you're telling me all the hot dog stands that used to be out like New York all the time just sported ketchup? I'm telling you, I don't think so, buddy. I think we need to do a poll. We'll do another poll. And we'll throw it out there and see. Ask the question, is mustard or ketchup better on a hot dog? Chicago dogs, freaky dogs with no ketchup. And you got chili dogs, where people just put a whole thing of chili on top. You get the relish. Some people put sauerkraut on them. There's all kinds of things you can do to a hot dog, of course. It's specifically made of vegetables or meat. Meat. But it's made of... You'll have to Google that yourself there, Ramesh, what hot dog's made out of. Same thing about bologna. It's the leftover bits and pieces, basically. And they add some seasoning to it. But, yeah, if you really break it down and found out what hot dogs are actually made out of, you probably wouldn't eat them. I've known what's in them, and I still eat them. Now, I don't eat hot dogs all the damn time. It's not like a major food group for me. But, she's right, Chicago sucks. There you go. Send your nasty dog videos. You should, man. You should. Nasty hot dog videos. And then they have then you get the foot long hot dogs at the baseball game and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, he's always promoting Google. You can find everything on Google. Yeah, it's, you know, you can't. Google is not used in China because when I use the trends, try to find out what's trending in Google at the time. Like today's trending topic was this guy getting pardoned out of jail for one thing, and then the other thing that was trending were exams, and people. Oh, hey, that's what I was going to say about the exams. I saw this video of this little device, and you just drag it across the question, and it reads the question. And it was like for math problems. So he just drug it across the thing. It thought for a second, popped up the answer. He circled the answer on the question, went down his test. Terry's a they, them. Hey, Spring, how's it going? Number 2 trend in North Korea is Terry's stretchy britches. Well, it's small bites. Moderation, Johnny. All in moderation. Boy, today's topic kind of went off the rails, didn't it? Oh, it's the things I find on here. We went from paper clips to foot-long hot dogs. It just happens. That's just the way it is. Johnny! Hey, how's it going, Johnny? Johnny Blaze. We got Johnny B and Johnny. We got 2 Johnnies now. One with an H and one without an H. Thanks for joining us this morning. Like, share, subscribe, and all the other good jazz. What was another thing I was going to tell you guys about? Poof. Totally gone. Can't remember. You got Sausage Fest. We got the weenie washer thing. Remember that one? Mr. Wiggles weenie washer wiggle. Wetter wieners wiggle better. That's it. That was yeah. That was a funny video as well. Something you can watch over and over again. Oh man. I wish Robert was here. He was with me this morning. I want to go outside. Anyway. Wetter wieners wiggle better. That's the tongue twister. I'd rather do Fox and Socks from Dr. Seuss than do the wetter wieners wiggle better. That's like Peter Piper picked the pickled peppers. Wiggle. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. And you don't want your tongue twisted if if you're eating wieners. So yeah, there you go, or hot dogs. Anyway, that's my time, guys. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me this morning. I hope you all have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. There's going to be some more links to stuff in the descriptions of the videos and the channel. I'll be putting out more about that as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.